Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into an eye-opening revelation from Kris Jenner, the woman who masterminded one of the most successful reality TV empires of all time. In a recent interview, Kris opened up about how Keeping Up with the Kardashians actually took inspiration from another popular reality show of the early 2000s, The Girls Next Door. Yes, you heard that right. The glitzy behind-the-scenes life of the Kardashian-Jenner family was, in part, influenced by the world of Hugh Hefner's Playboy Mansion. Let's unpack how it all came together. Back in the mid-2000s, The Girls Next Door became a massive hit for the E! Network. The show offered viewers a peek into the glamorous and sometimes chaotic lives of the women living in the Playboy Mansion. Kris Jenner, ever the business-savvy mother and visionary, noticed the show's massive appeal. At that time, reality TV was still in its growth phase, but Kris saw something special in the format: the way audiences connected with authenticity, drama, and humor all rolled into one. According to Kris, watching The Girls Next Door sparked an idea in her mind. She thought, if people love watching those women's everyday lives, why wouldn't they be just as interested in watching ours? Her family, after all, was full of big personalities, real relationships, and plenty of entertaining chaos. She believed the Kardashians' lives could capture the same curiosity but with their own unique spin. More family-oriented, less scandal-driven, and focused on personal and professional growth. Kris took that spark of inspiration and turned it into action. She reached out to producers, including Ryan Seacrest, and pitched the concept of following her family's daily life. A mix of luxury, laughter, and love. Seacrest was immediately intrigued by the idea, especially after seeing the charisma of Kim Kardashian, who was already starting to gain media attention. The rest, as they say, is history. In 2007, Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered on E! And it didn't take long to become a cultural phenomenon. The show didn't just change television. It reshaped the entire idea of celebrity. Kris Jenner managed to create a modern-day dynasty, turning her family's name into a brand recognized worldwide. And to think, part of that inspiration came from another show about glamorous women living their lives in front of the camera. Kris recently reflected on that era, saying that she always admired how The Girls Next Door made audiences feel like they were part of something exclusive. She wanted to bring that same sense of closeness and connection, but through the lens of her own family's dynamic. She emphasized that her vision was to let people see who they really were, unfiltered and relatable, even in their extravagant lifestyle. That formula worked, and it continues to influence countless reality shows today. What's fascinating is how Kris has always been transparent about her inspirations and strategies. She didn't just copy an idea. She reinvented it, shaped it around her family's identity, and elevated it into something new. The Girls Next Door may have opened a door, but Kris built an entire empire from the foundation. Now, years later, the Kardashian-Jenner family remains one of the most recognized and influential names in entertainment. Their success has stretched far beyond reality TV, from fashion to beauty to business empires worth billions. And it all began with a spark of inspiration from another show that captured the essence of luxury, lifestyle, and personality-driven storytelling. So, what do you think about Kris Jenner's revelation? Does it surprise you that Keeping Up with the Kardashians had such unexpected roots? It's a perfect example of how inspiration can come from anywhere, and how vision, timing, and family chemistry can turn a simple idea into a global phenomenon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Kris Jenner's behind-the-scenes revelation, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us bring more entertainment deep dives like this one every week.